Hi, this is my third video on examining the ranked bridge game on Intobridge. I have done two videos before. Links to them are given below this. I examined those ranked and I examined an alternate metric for those ranks. In this video, I'll continue that examination. So these are the current ranks. Catch Gav, Steve Weinstein, is first with more than 6,000 points at a Spades level, and then Hope C.S. Gibson Nalve. A player of Indian descent, Sri Kachibhatla. When I was playing with him on OK Bridge, I had managed to play one hand very well. That deal got published in Daily Mail in the UK. One of these days I'll present that particular hand. That person, Sri Kachibhatla, is now 9th and Gavin is 19th. Indian Leaderboard. So you will see that AJD, that is Ajay Kumar Deshpande, he is first. Diamond Ace 161. Mandar MM and Richa Sriram are second and third. Earlier this month I decided to make one change. Before that I was only playing the 7 free boards allowed every day. In this month, 1st February, I decided to become a subscriber, mainly so that I can get to play against competitors of better quality. I'll still continue to play a very limited number of boards, but hopefully once I reach higher rank, I would get to play against better players. I played a lot of hours, a lot of deals on Saturday and Sunday last. I wanted to reach king level by the end of Sunday, but I couldn't. It took me slightly more. On Monday, finally, I reached that level of king. So now I am at club king level. I'll now show you the alternate metric that I have computed, and that is a per board metric. This metric is cumulative metric, that is, it doesn't tell you how many boards you achieved this performance in. For example, the simple comparison between Steve Weinstein, for 6,000 he has only played about 2,000 boards, whereas look at somebody like King Saladin, for getting 4,300 points he has played 7,577 boards, so almost 4 times as many boards as Steve Weinstein has played, and his performance is only about 60%, 66% of that of Steve Weinstein. So you can easily see the class of a player that Steve Weinstein is, that is reflected in this performance. You can judge that the alternate rank of per board is probably a far better metric to judge a bridge player's performance. And since so many deals have now been played, you can be fairly certain that that particular metric is telling you something more important than a metric that is computed only after a play of 100 boards or 200 boards would tell. So once again, let me show you this leaderboard, and now let me go to the Excel sheet where I compare these ranks. I got the first few players, the first 8, and also Sri and Gavin in this list. This is the number of boards each player has played. This is the points he has got. The level, club S level itself is worth around 2,700 points. So I have added these to 6,000, and so these are the total points that they got in the boards. This is the cumulative figure. This is the number of boards, and these are the points per board. I have done the same thing for top rankers in India, and you can see Steve Weinstein is 3.7 per board, massive score, indicative of a very high quality player. You should be able to see the color coding here. The deeper green shows higher points. So there are some players who have played a lot of boards and their score is around 1 per board, 1.9 per board, 1.6 per board. There's one player below, he's Russian, Gromov. He has 3.4 per board. You can guess that he must be a good player. In fact, he was one of the players in the team that reached the finals of the very first Internet Bridge Championships held by OK Bridge way back in 2001 2002. And their team defeated our team of myself, Vivek Bhan, Jayesh Goyal, and Sandeep Thakral. I don't remember the result of the final, but possibly soloist team beat them in the final. So that is this player, Andrei Gromov, Andvik, 3.4 per board. Gavin also has a very good run rate, kind of, 3.8 per board, but he has played only 1100 boards. So when he plays a little more, he should reach higher ranks. He's definitely a good player. Now, in the Indian context, Venkatesh Ramratnam, Chota Venki has 4.7 per board, Kaustubh has 5.7 per board, but of course they haven't played too many boards and they've played at lower level. This number goes down as you go to higher levels and play against good opponents naturally. For example, I had 5.4 when I had played only 211 boards and my rank was only club 10. But now that my rank is Club King, I have played 570 boards and my run rate has come down to 4.0 per board. But you can also easily see that the metric per board tells you much more about the quality of a bridge player than the total number of points earned. Now, when we compare performances in face-to-face games, we compare performance over very limited number of boards. Even if you take 10 tournaments, 10 three-day tournaments, let us say 30 into 60, at the most about 2000 boards. That particular performance against, you don't know against what kind of what quality of players the performance was. The person has to reach the venue. That takes quite a bit of doing, etc., etc. So the on-ground performance cannot be compared over a very large number of deals as this can be. In just under a month or just over a month, you can see people have managed to play thousands of deals each, and therefore this metric definitely tells you a little more about the quality of a bridge player is. I'll rearrange this sorted on this metric. All the Indian players who have not played as many boards come out as top. So Kaustubh, Venkatesh, Srinijay P, Ashok, Punja, 5.7 to 4. More the number of boards, this goes down slightly. And then Steve Weinstein here, and Gavin here, and Andrei Gromov here. And these players are ranked down. I fully expect that if you go back to this level, in about a couple of weeks' time, when other players manage to play that many deals, you will find that other players who have better run rate will come up. Top ranked list will change. In fact, on 14 January, this list had Kingsladin at the top, and before that, on 9 January, you had Kingsladin, and Click here was another person who had played 1700 boards each by that time. This was on 9th January, and I had predicted that one of these or both of these will not be in the top list. Now, Kingsladin has managed to play something like 7,000 boards. He still maintains his position in the top 8, but I doubt whether he will be able to do so in another 2 weeks because his score is now falling back and others will definitely catch up. So that is my prediction about what the ranked list will be, and this is my preferred metric for the quality of a bridge player, points per board rather than the cumulative points. That's all I wanted to show you in this video. If you have any comments, please place them below this video. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.